Whew, heavens to Murgatroyd! I am quite sure this video is gonna get EFAP'd to hell and back. I mean, I thought the orange weasel was crazy, but after reading into the shit for the past month or so, with the subject of this Harridan, oh yeah, I'm sure that Harridan and her buddies are gonna be EFAPing to that shit. It'd be a freaking circle jerk. But anyway, how you doing, folks? It is I, the bane of the woke, the harbinger of Harridans, the mad shogun, RealAaronAlexander. Now, before we get into the Harridan roasting, we gotta talk some shilling. Yes. The Whispers of Three Roses, my first foray into OSR with a 113-page book adventure in which it takes you through dense forests that the sun can't hit. You can takes you to the castle, where it's in the middle of a lake, where if you try to swim in it or try to row a boat in it, a watery grave awaits you. You gotta find some other way in, folks. Because this story is about temptation, the madness, and, if you so choose wisely in your adventure, redemption. It's good, clean, well, I would say it's a little clean American fun. And especially when it comes to tabletop RPGs, trust me, this isn't the Strixhaven crap you see. Oh god, why the hell would you make a campaign out of a freaking Starbucks shift? Jesus. We need to clean up tabletop. Seriously. But one of the first things to do that, well, you can do just that by downloading this. This is a free, F-R-E-E, free adventure. Free of charge. Of course, you're going to be asked if you want to leave a tip. If you want to do so, please do. I'd really appreciate it. If not, well, I'm not going to hold that against you. But, hey, you're doing me a favor by reading through my shit, you know? See how you like it. And like I said, if you got any problems about this, well, there are some comments and they're still blank. So I would like to assume that no news is good news. But still, please check this out if you haven't already. Especially if you're interested in OSR, and by the way, it is compatible for most, if not all, OSR systems. So, do check it out and have some fun. Okay, getting on to the point of this freaking video. I gotta scroll up. I didn't fucking scroll up. Here, usually I don't pay Kiwi Farms a visit, okay? Because I know there's a lot of drama going around the farms and between Ethan Ralph and Gator and Warski and Nikki Rackets. I mean, this whole thing has turned into a major shit flinging contest. But like I said, I have no horse in that race because I like them all. I like them all. I mean, I don't like getting involved in bullshit feuds. If it comes to that between people that I really respect, the old saying goes, my name's Paul. That shit's between y'all. But anywho, we gotta talk a little bit about. No, we're not talking about this guy here because the reason I'm not going to talk about this guy here is, well, let's just put it this way. Roasting a crackhead, the fruit has touched the ground. It's touched the dirt. It's not good to eat, all right? So, nah. Yeah, you know the story with this guy. The guy he's hit the crack hard. He's hit the crack rock harder than Tyrone Biggums. Very sorry, it's early in the morning here. But, yeah, all that crap. Yeah. But, when you scroll down, we get to the meat of the video tonight. Or should I say today? Again, Jesus. Too early in the morning for me. But you know what? It has to be done. This person I'm talking about is someone named Vickyverse, or Victoria C. Kundert. Well, when we get done with this video, if you drop the dare, you're gonna get my impression of this hag. Okay? So, the thing is, at first glance, you think how the way she sounds with her voice, you think, hey, she's like in her mid-20s. She's so cute, man. But then you look at this shit. Oh my God. God, I thought I got hairline problems. Jesus Christ. I mean, sweetheart, you need a bottle of Keeps. Try get your Keeps, or worse, if you got alopecia, you better take care of that. Well, then again, you see how that's worked for Jada Pinkett. Probably have to shave your head bald. Anyway. And pray to God that Chris Rock doesn't make a joke about it yet. But then again, compared to what the roasting you're getting, anything from Chris Rock is sort of like a little sugar with your salt. Now, the thing here is she's almost old enough to qualify for AARP, but it seems like she likes to hang out with the youngers, trying to make her feel like, oh, she is desirable. Oh, I have a cute youngish voice. Yeah, considering her, I mean, she'd probably get better pull while operating a phone sex line, if those things still exist. You remember that shit, 1-900 lines? Jesus. But basically, the best thing that describes her is this: she's got the voice of a phone sex hotline operator. Okay. Now the whole deal with Vicky is she's trying to get some to pay attention to whatever work she does, and she courted the Comicsgate audience. Okay? Now you think, okay, that's no problem, right? Wrong. Now the pretty much I think, hold on a second. I think that the video says, here it is. And this happened like in late 2020. Apparently she got blocked by Uncle Ethan, and apparently I think that's where it all started. Now the question is, I think she got started with Common America or something like that. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that Kickstarter. I've heard about it, but it's like, I don't really pay attention to that one, okay? I mean, the idea is probably bland. It's probably not groundbreaking. Because if I haven't heard any buzz about it, then chances are it's mediocre at best, okay? But what she tried to do was she tried to court a lot of Ethan Van Sciver's folks, and apparently she wants to be comic. She wants to court that audience, but at the same time, it's like she hates her audience. I mean, it's the old story of bait and switch. And when it comes to Vicky, her internet persona is based on the concept of bait and switch. Okay? Now I know what you're thinking. How come does her voice sound like 20 to 30 years younger? Well, Uncle Ethan has an hypothesis of that.
Vicky, let me be your father, and not the one that gave you whatever it is, whatever reason your voice is like that.
Oh, come on. You know she didn't have a good father-daughter relationship,
no,
or she wouldn't be such a mess.
I'm suggesting that whatever happened freezed her voice in exactly the age that she was when it happened. I learned that from Dr. Drew and Adam Carolla. Adam Carolla said victims of...
I miss Loveline. With those two. Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew were... That was pretty much my late teenage years. You're staying up all night, listening to Q101, listening to Loveline on Sunday nights. And it's one of those things where you like to hear everyone other trash fire relationship around circa 2000, 2001 Good times. Let's continue.
Of abuse, especially girls, like their voice freezes in that same age, like when they were abused, and like that's been going through my head when I listen to this. I'm afraid. So maybe it's not entirely her fault, but still, fuck you.
Yeah, that pretty much. Yeah, something tells me her past is pretty freaking hairy, and she's trying to make up for it. It's like what Michael Jackson had in a while, sort of like a Peter Pan, the female equivalent of a Peter Pan complex. And when you're dealing with someone who has hit the wall like 20 years ago, that's not a good look there, bud. Not a good look. Anyway, so apparently, goddamn. So I'm looking through here. So she is the Karen of anti-Cosgate, and what? Apparently, it started when Tug allegedly doxed Vicky, and she went crying to Nikki Rackus about that. And apparently, you can tell by the tweets right here, she isn't buying it. All right, and this is where I think a lot of this shit started between her and Tug. Okay, and then it's like, look at this. And this is what happened here. I think this is where it really started. She started going after her Tug's kids. Very bad move there, chum. So, right there, that's where the whole thing with Tug and Vicky started. All right? And I think those two have been at each other. And I think I've been hearing his latest crowdfunding campaign was getting sniped at a little as of late. Oh yeah, this was recent. Okay, but 2019 is where all it started. So it's recent, but of course, she's also known for having D&V investigations where she made random videos of random confiscators going apeshit on somebody because, oh my god, I'm not making money. I'm so freaking jealous. And there's like video after video after video after video about these clowns. Oh yeah, John De La Rose doxes Liam Gray. Bullshit. Yeah, more bullshit. Well, he went after Ralph, but then again, like I said, that's another bull. Again, that's another bowl of wax that I'm not going to even touch. Late books, man. This is projection. He called John De La Rose a freaking SJ dub. Come on. Of course, it continues. Oh, trying to compare our good friend of the show, Martina Marcota, to Brianna Wu. No, she's not even in the same freaking. She's not even in the same goddamn sport. Oh, and we'll be talking about that one a little later. Oh, she even went after Mecha Random? Oh my god. And I know Mecha Random. I'm cool with Mecha Random, don't get me wrong, but it seems like other people in my circles sort of has a little bit of a beef with Mecha Random or vice versa, but I really don't give a fuck. It's not my battle, okay? God bless y'all, but don't kill each other. That's all I ask. Now, of course, there's a relationship stance around with the crackhead and that crick keeper there, and blah da 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 da. Oh my god. So yeah, this video is simply just me looking through some of the farms here and to talk about this shit here, because I'll be honest with you, the whole Vicky thing now compared to the whole situation with the orange weasel, yeah, it pissed me off. But this one, it annoys me. It annoys me, but I'm also laughing about it. But this is where the meat we're gonna talk to here. Talking about this lol suit that happened here. Now, I believe that what you call it? There is a lawsuit that Vicky has been involved in, and of course we have statements. Now, apparently, all this shit that happened here, and I'm looking around here. I mean, there's a lot of weird shit that happened with this case here. I'm trying to find that. Okay, I believe it's right here. God damn it! I'm sorry. I'm very sorry if this video if a lot of this video seems pretty disjointed, because this is a lot. Because I'm going in there pretty much in with no basically no lube. This is like, okay, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. I'm looking for the one where it gives the case right there, the decision. Good God. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Maybe I can find it. It's right. Is it here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, she talks about Martina's case, dealing with her getting copyright trolled by this freaking clown ass who wanted to do her Lady Alchemy graphic novel first, but it turns out she basically photoshopped and put her down as a tertiary character for his own bullshit. I think we've covered that ground already. God damn. And this is the one where okay, that's not it. Where's the one that had the result of that case? Because I'm looking for the one where it's like where it says that she ended up in a, you know what, I can't seem to find it here for some silly reason. Because god damn, I'm very sorry if I'm looking around here, but it's like, okay, I'm just gonna say this, okay? What happened with that case was, no, we're not gonna talk about that just yet. What happened with that case was, in short, Vicky owes now almost $750,000 in a default judgment. Oh my god! You know, when Martina did her case against this copyright troll, she basically had that because he sued her, and she won, and he had the case drop. Of course, they're trying to appeal now, but I think she's home free with that shit. But Vicky, who didn't even take a lawyer, ended up fucking around with and you know what? The result? Default judgment. Default judgment. Yeah. So there's a lot of weird shit going on with them. Of course, they're talking about this. They talk about now the thing about Ethan Van Sciver for his Uncle Ethan's suit got dismissed, and of course, here's all that shit dealing with this. And now here's the meat of the situation. A lot of this goes back about a year or two, involving involving her feud with Martina. Now, this situation came about because, of course, you have the situation of Maz trying to make a graphic novel for Martina Markota and with her character Lady Alchemy, but unfortunately, it turned again thrown out to a tertiary character. And, whoa! I just saw this shit though. What the fuck? Did you just Photoshop that? And look at the freaking art. That's like Bush League at best. Ew. But anyway, of course, at that time, at that time, Maz basically tried to drag Martina's reputation through the dirt, and of course, called her a damn grifter, or even went on the Dick Show to do that shit. And Jesus Christ. And of course, they try to accuse her of grifter when she did the GoFundMe after he sued her. I mean, what the fuck were you supposed to do? Just take it, trying to steal her fucking copyright? The stage name she's been performing since around early 2000s? The early 2000s? Really? Jesus Christ almighty. But then, this is where Vicky got involved. Now, she did a couple videos on Martina. And she basically claimed that she's nothing more than a grifter. She's nothing more than a thought or what have you. I don't know if you know anything about burlesque there, you hag, but believe me, this ain't it there, sweetheart. But then they talk about the legal counsel situation. Yeah. He says her legal counsel didn't file on the original complaint of the copyright infringement before the deadline, blah, 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 blah. But that's pretty much pointless because Martina won her case. She actually got a lawyer, unlike what you did, Vicky. Shit. And claiming that she scammed $1,000. Well, here's the thing. Her graphic novel is pretty much at the finish line. You just got to get some odds and ends and get it printed. It's coming, and I can't wait to look at it. And basically, of course, she had to name drop the freaking Proud Boys. So you're doing that shit, and you claim everyone else is a freaking SJW? Fucking drink. Jesus Christ. And then she put out a half-hour video saying, "Oh, Ready to Go hasn't been fulfilled." Well, again, she had to deal with a freaking LOL suit. Of course, that's gonna put a stop to this crap. And unfortunately, John De La Rosa might have to do the same thing to Liam because Liam just won't stop trying to harass him off the internet. I mean, do you really think you're gonna do that to John? He's laughing at you. He's laughing at your weasel ass. But anyway, getting back to Vicky here. And I believe I covered this on the tent a while back. This shit was dismissed. And I believe... So basically... Okay, let me go back. So, yeah, it got dismissed. The court, I think... yeah, there it is. Order granting motion to dismiss, and basically it was granted, and Martina wins, flawless victory. Now what happened with old Vicky here? Default fucking judgment. You don't have any income coming in, and now you're on the hook for $750,000. God damn, my student loans ain't that fucking high. I don't want to be you. I don't want to be like you. But here's another one. This is funny. This is why I really think Vicky has it out for Martina, because I think she tried to portray herself as sort of a alternative to Lady Alchemy. Okay? Sweet, just look at this comparison. You look at this 5-head over there, then you look at sort of the same shot, but you don't have a hell lot of hair loss. The glasses are a lot more stylish. And then you look at Martina's like, damn, those are some sexy ass legs. I don't know. I gotta ask Martina, when was this taken? I gotta ask her. So, Martina, if you're watching this video, I want you to leave a comment and ask and tell me when. And ask me this: when was this taken? Or was it was it recent or anything like that? Well, anyway. But the reason I asked for that is because if this was recent, then let me tell you, I think the wall will not exist. Or whatever wall it is, well, let's just say you're gonna come out of that squeaky freaking clean. But look at Vicky's legs. Good God, that's a lot of freaking cellulite there, ain't it? Ugh, I thought it was some from someone's grandmama. Ew, disgusting. And of course, actually, this is where I got the new thing from the soundboard. Okay, it came from I believe I think she went on one of the streams that Vicky was in, and Lady Alchemy had a very important question to ask the hag.
Are you retarded? I'm asking, like, seriously, are you clinically retarded? Do you collect public funds for retardation? Do you?
Yeah, but yeah, of course you have the breakup between Dean and Vicky. Well, trust me. Then of course you had the whole thing with Spectre, basically trying to manipulate Indiegogo into doing their bullshit. Yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. But so what you have here is Vicky being the center of several gay ops. All right, and here on the Shogunate, we don't tolerate gay ops. We laugh at that stupid shit. I mean, it's no one's fault but your own that you're not a 50-year-old MILF, okay? You're someone's grandmother. Well, that's if you ever had any kids. And I'm willing to bet that she's freaking childless. Damn. Maybe that's another reason why she's got freaking problems up the ass. She's like a crazy cat lady. God forbid if she had any fucking cats. I mean, you probably go to her house, it probably smells like cat piss. Now what triggered this video was I think it was around this time last year. It was around about a year and some change ago that I think Vicky was trying to go after Martina big time, and it got to the point where I think Martina had quite a bit of a nervous breakdown at the point, and it really sucks because around that time I wanted to do sort of a video where, you know, like how in the style of how I used to do my videos, you know, sort of like heavily edited, full of freaking cuts and funny shit and what have you. That probably goes on for about half an hour, which takes me about a day or two to edit. And then what I wanted to do was, in one of the segments, I wanted to have Martina break in like she's trying to hack my damn video. But it was around the time she was she was streaming pretty regularly, doing etiquette streams, art streams, etc. And I wish she'd get back to doing that shit because, damn, those were freaking fun. But Martina put a tweet, I believe this was yesterday, and basically said that, how did I cause myself the drama being a defendant in a vexatious lawsuit, fighting for the rights of my name and image? When have I gone on expensive vacation? Nah, I don't remember her going on vacation. It's called work. Something Vicky's not familiar with. Bragging about pushing someone to suicide. Nice people. And basically, she's looking at. There's basically, yeah. This is pure gay ops here. All right. Nah, I don't think Martina's the type of person to 86 herself. She'll probably have like a nervous breakdown. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go take a nap. But of course she's talking about her husband Jack Buckby taking her on vacations, which that's complete bullshit. Let me add that to the pile. Bullshit. I mean, granted, I mean, I got my own issues with Jack Buckby, but none of this is related to that. Yeah. But anyway, but what really got me was this. My very first trill to the brink of suicide. Oh, really? You're in good. So you're happy that you're in the same company to Blowy Quinn. So trolling someone to suicide, it's not the W you think it is, you hag. Jesus. It continues, and she's talking about her stint with Rebel Media, I believe. Yeah, she used to do some Rebel. I gotta check some of her Rebel Media shit out, because I barely heard about that it at the time. But Rebel Media, that's something that it was around the late 2000s. That's where 2010s. That's when Rebel Media took off. You had her, you had Faith Goldie. I think Gavin McGinnis. It was a really fun time, you know. But let's see here. What else we have here? Of course, she talks about her stuff. Poland's revival of traditional architecture inspired of the West, which is cool. And damn, look at that outfit. I like that freaking outfit, man. Sort of throwback to all the style of the late 40s, early 50s, that type deal. It was really awesome. Anyway, and then of course she meets a bunch of these weird ass clown ass motherfuckers. I mean, look at this shit. I bet you 10 to 1 that some of these people are teachers right now trying to groom kids. Jesus Christ. I wonder if Martina, dear, maybe you should have maybe if you went over there, you should have dragged an Iron Maiden with you. Put it in a dolly and says when they start talking degenerative shit, you just grabbed them by the freaking the scruff of their neck, shoved them in the Iron Maiden, going wham wham. And I'm not talking about Iron Maiden the band, okay? Anyway. But yeah. Yeah, this is one of those weird videos that I'm gonna be honest with you. I've heard about this on John's streams, but basically it's like she's a lolcow, and the problem here is you have actual freaking people simping for this hag. I gotta ask the Vicky Simps this. Where are your standards? Shit. I get if you're trying to simp for like Pokimane or Amaranth or that freaking Harridan Alinity or something. I mean, they're fairly cute, although their personalities are let's just say you can do a lot better. I mean, you can find a better personality with a cardboard box. But Vicky, Jesus Christ. If you're gonna simp for someone over the age of 50, at least try to get a good look at them first and see if they're MILF material. I mean, if she had any kids, that could have been somebody's grandma. Jesus Christ. But anyway, I think that's enough of that mess here. But I figure I go on and give my 2 cents about the whole Vicky situation because everybody from JDA to Yellow Flash to Tug and Martina are all going in on this, and I think there was a dank stream surrounding that shit. I figured, what the hell? I'll give my 2 cents, but I'm willing to bet Vicky and her Sims are gonna freaking EFAP to this. So if they do, I've got a feeling I'm gonna be on John De La Rosa's stream pretty soon. But anyway, do check out my OSR adventure, Whispers of Three Roses. I'm a little bit loopy. I just woke up, for fuck's sake. But then again, I figure, you know what, I'll try playing with Dark Souls when I get done with this. Or maybe take a nap, because I got work tonight. But anyway, so yeah, check out the Whisper of Three Roses. You'll have some fun. Free download, right? Leave some comments if you like. And I'll check you later, okay? Take care of yourself.